In today's world, being kind is something we all strive for. But have you ever noticed that sometimes, despite our best intentions, people take advantage of our kindness? It's like the more we give, the more some people seem to want to cheat us. This might sound discouraging, but there's a Zen wisdom that sheds light on this phenomenon. It goes like this: the kinder you are, the more they will cheat on you. Let me share a personal story to illustrate this point. A few years ago, I had a friend who always seemed to need help. Whether it was borrowing money or asking for favors, I was always there for them because I believed in being kind and supportive. However, as time went on, I started to notice a pattern. Instead of appreciating my kindness, my friend began to take advantage of it. They would ask for more and more without ever considering how it might be impacting me. It was a painful realization, but it taught me an important lesson about the nature of kindness and how it can sometimes be exploited. Understanding this Zen wisdom is crucial for fostering healthier relationships and interactions. It doesn't mean we should stop being kind altogether, but rather we should be mindful of who we extend our kindness to and set boundaries when necessary. By being aware of the potential for exploitation, we can protect ourselves while still maintaining our compassionate nature. It's about finding a balance between being kind and protecting our own well-being, ultimately leading to more fulfilling and mutually respectful relationships. When we hear "the kinder you are, the more they will cheat on you," it might sound strange at first, but this Zen wisdom points to a deeper truth about human behavior and relationships. It suggests that excessive kindness, without discernment, can sometimes be taken advantage of. It's not about blaming ourselves for being kind, but rather understanding the complexities of how people interact. In some situations, when one person is consistently giving without receiving much in return, it can create an imbalance. This can lead to others exploiting that kindness, knowingly or unknowingly. So, while kindness is valuable, it's also important to be mindful of our boundaries and the dynamics of our relationships. This Zen wisdom about kindness and cheating reflects how people interact in relationships. When someone is consistently kind and giving, it creates a dynamic where the other person may start to expect or even take advantage of that kindness. It's like when you always let someone borrow your things without asking for anything in return. Over time, they might come to think it's okay to keep taking without considering your feelings or needs. This could happen in friendships, romantic relationships, or even with family members. It's not that being kind is wrong, but it's essential to be aware of how our actions can influence the behavior of others and to set healthy boundaries to maintain mutual respect and fairness in relationships. In Zen teachings, there's a story about a monk who was known for his exceptional kindness and generosity. He would give away his possessions freely and help anyone in need without hesitation. However, despite his good intentions, some people began to take advantage of this generosity. They would ask for more than they needed or take advantage of his willingness to help. The monk, although saddened by this, continued to be kind and compassionate. But one day, he realized that his kindness was being exploited, and he decided to set boundaries. He still helped others, but he did so with discernment, ensuring that his kindness was reciprocated and respected. This story illustrates the balance between kindness and discernment, showing that while it's essential to be compassionate, it's also important to protect oneself from exploitation. Let's delve into the psychology behind why people might take advantage of kindness. Humans are complex beings, influenced by a variety of factors in their thoughts and behaviors. When it comes to kindness, some individuals may exploit it due to underlying psychological mechanisms. One such factor is the concept of reciprocity. In social psychology, reciprocity refers to the tendency for individuals to feel obligated to return favors or acts of kindness they receive from others. However, not everyone operates on the same level of reciprocity. Some individuals may take advantage of someone's kindness without feeling the need to reciprocate, exploiting the goodwill of others for their own benefit. Trust is another fundamental aspect of human psychology that plays a significant role in relationships. When we trust someone, we are more likely to be vulnerable around them and to extend acts of kindness without expecting anything in return. However, trust can be easily betrayed, especially if someone perceives kindness as a weakness to be exploited. This betrayal of trust can lead to feelings of disappointment, resentment, and even cynicism towards others. Vulnerability is closely intertwined with trust and kindness in interpersonal relationships. When we are kind, we are often vulnerable to being hurt or taken advantage of by others. This vulnerability stems from our willingness to open ourselves up emotionally and to trust that others will treat us with respect and reciprocity. However, this vulnerability can also make us susceptible to manipulation and exploitation by individuals who seek to exploit our kindness for their own gain. Self-interest is a powerful motivator in human behavior, influencing how individuals perceive and respond to acts of kindness. In some cases, people may take advantage of kindness because they are primarily focused on their own self-interest and personal gain. This self-interest can override feelings of empathy or consideration for others, leading individuals to prioritize their own needs and desires above the well-being of those around them. By understanding these psychological concepts, we can gain insight into why some people might take advantage of kindness in interpersonal relationships. However, it's important to remember that not everyone operates in the same way, and many individuals genuinely appreciate and reciprocate acts of kindness. Building healthy relationships requires a balance of trust, vulnerability, and reciprocity, where kindness is freely given and respectfully received. Navigating relationships while staying true to kindness requires a delicate balance and a deep understanding of oneself and others. One practical tip is to practice assertive communication. Assertiveness allows you to express your thoughts, feelings, and boundaries clearly and respectfully. By communicating assertively, you can maintain kindness while also advocating for your needs and boundaries in the relationship. Another strategy is to practice empathy and compassion towards both yourself and others. Understand that everyone has their own struggles and challenges, and approach interactions with empathy and understanding. This doesn't mean sacrificing your own well-being, but rather finding a compassionate balance between your needs and the needs of others. Setting boundaries is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships while preserving your kindness and compassion. One effective strategy is to identify your values and priorities in the relationship and communicate them clearly to the other person. This allows you to establish boundaries that align with your values and assert your needs without feeling guilty. It's also important to be consistent in enforcing your boundaries and to communicate any changes or adjustments as needed. Remember that setting boundaries is not about controlling or manipulating others, but rather about taking care of yourself and fostering mutual respect in the relationship. Cultivating self-awareness and resilience is essential for navigating the inevitable challenges and disappointments that arise in relationships. Take time to reflect on your own emotions, triggers, and patterns of behavior. This self-awareness allows you to respond to situations with intention rather than reacting impulsively. Additionally, practice self-care and self-compassion to nurture your emotional well-being and resilience. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, and surround yourself with supportive friends and loved ones who uplift and encourage you. By cultivating self-awareness and resilience, you can navigate the ups and downs of relationships with grace and compassion, even in the face of betrayal or disappointment. Finding inner peace and fulfillment, especially in the midst of life's challenges, is a journey many of us embark upon. It's about discovering a sense of contentment and tranquility that isn't dependent on external circumstances. One approach to this journey is embracing Zen principles, such as acceptance and detachment. Acceptance involves acknowledging and embracing reality as it is, without resistance or judgment. It's about letting go of the need to control or change things beyond our control and finding peace in the present moment. Similarly, detachment doesn't mean disconnecting from life or becoming indifferent. Instead, it's about developing a healthy relationship with our desires and attachments, recognizing that our happiness doesn't depend on external possessions or outcomes. Practicing mindfulness is a powerful technique for cultivating inner peace and resilience. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment with openness, curiosity, and acceptance. It allows us to become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without getting caught up in them. One simple mindfulness practice is mindful breathing, where you focus your attention on the sensations of your breath as it enters and leaves your body. Another technique is body scan meditation, where you systematically bring awareness to different parts of your body, noticing any tension or sensations without judgment. By incorporating mindfulness into our daily lives, we can cultivate a greater sense of presence, calm, and clarity, even in the face of adversity. Staying grounded in the present moment is key to finding inner peace and resilience. It's easy to get caught up in regrets about the past or worries about the future, but true peace comes from fully embracing the present moment. One way to stay grounded is through gratitude practice. Take time each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, no matter how small. This cultivates a sense of appreciation and abundance, shifting your focus away from what's lacking to what's already present in your life. Additionally, engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment can help you stay anchored in the present moment. Whether it's spending time in nature, pursuing a creative passion, or connecting with loved ones, these activities remind you of the beauty and richness of life right here, right now. Let's dive into the power of kindness and compassion through inspiring quotes, stories, and anecdotes that resonate deeply with our shared humanity. In the words of Mother Teresa, kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. This timeless wisdom reminds us of the profound impact simple acts of kindness can have on others, rippling outwards in ways we may never fully comprehend. Consider the story of the Good Samaritan, who showed compassion to a stranger in need despite societal barriers. His selfless actions teach us that kindness knows no bounds and that even small gestures of compassion can make a world of difference. Embracing kindness as a strength rather than a weakness is a transformative mindset shift that empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. As the Dalai Lama famously said, "Be kind whenever possible. It is always possible." This gentle yet profound reminder speaks to the inherent capacity for kindness within each of us and the limitless opportunities we have to cultivate it in our daily lives. Kindness is not a sign of weakness, but rather a manifestation of our inner strength and humanity. It takes courage to be kind, especially in the face of adversity or opposition, but the rewards are immeasurable. For those who have experienced betrayal or disillusionment in their relationships, know that you are not alone. Countless others have walked this path before you and emerged stronger and more resilient on the other side. In the words of Maya Angelou, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." This profound insight reminds us that while relationships may falter and trust may be broken, the impact of kindness and compassion endures. Take heart in knowing that every act of kindness, no matter how small, has the power to heal wounds and restore faith in humanity. As we journey through life, embracing kindness and compassion can lead us to profound experiences of connection, understanding, and joy. Each act of kindness, no matter how small, has the power to create positive ripples that extend far beyond our immediate interactions. Remember, kindness is not just something we do, it's a way of being in the world. By cultivating kindness in our thoughts, words, and actions, we can create a ripple effect of love and positivity that touches the lives of those around us. So let us embrace the wisdom of kindness and let it guide us in building a world filled with empathy, compassion, and joy. Together, let's create a brighter, more compassionate future for ourselves and for generations to come.